Everyone, I am Patrick Argiro, aka Cousin Pat, and I am here with MMA fighter Brittney Elkin. How are you, Brittney?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
And I don't like being fake because we had just spoken about how your father hates when people call you Elkins. So I don't want to recreate that moment because then that's phony. But we were saying, what's that?
He does. He'll like cut people off, and he's like, "It's Elkin," and he makes it very direct that we are separate, and there's no S, just Elkin. Unless there's a lot of us, then we are, I guess, the Elkins. I don't know.
Yeah. Right. Well, I got to tell you, I've been interviewing a few people. I've interviewed Vince Pichel of UFC, Jorgen De Castro of UFC. I'm interviewing a few more people. I interviewed another MMA fighter who is eluding me right at this moment, but for some reason, I'm most excited to talk to you. I was like,
oh, cool.
Yeah, I was like, oh, she said yes. Yay. Yeah. I was so happy because,
jealous.
What's that?
I said everybody else can be jealous.
No. That's right. No, I'm kidding. No, I think I've been watching your Instagram. So this is a conversation, not an interview, but I've been, so you are, and you're not supposed to give a woman's age away, but it's out there. You were born June 11th, 1986.
Yep.
So you're 35 years old.
Yep.
You are currently living in Manhattan.
Yeah.
Which kudos to you. I give you credit for that. And you're going to, I guess you're trying to move back to Philly.
So I have a job in Philly. I'm an operations manager for the 2300 Arena. It's a famous arena in the area in South Philly,
right?
And it holds a lot of events, a lot of fight events, a lot of like just all kinds of shows. And so it's just I want really bad to live in New York. Here, I don't have the funds to commute yet, so it's got to be a dream keep coming to like, I was like, when I left Denver, I was like, I'm going to move to Manhattan. And it's been absolutely incredible. But I found a little place next to the venue to make my time just a little better spent, especially if I want to take another fight, so I can have better timing with my camp.
So your goal would be you want to stay there?
I love the East Coast. I would love to stay. I live in Hell's Kitchen right now, and it's like an incredible dream. I live right next to Times Square, right next to Central Park, and it's like the fucking best ever. It's like a little kid made up my life. But it just it's a 2-hour commute to work and a 2-hour back if you hit traffic perfect, and sometimes that can turn into 6 hours. And then when you are trying, I would like to take another fight. It's fun. I had a fun fight. So if I add a fight camp on top of a workload, trying.
Wait. You had a fight recently?
Like things. Yeah.
Oh,
a nice fight. I think it was a complicated.
Oh, you had a fight. It's
a good one.
I didn't even know you had a fight. I just wanted to talk to you. I'm joking. We'll get to that. Former stand-up comedian from New York, so I'm very familiar with New York.
So, and I love comedy, so that's great.
Yeah. So keep going. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I'm just, No,
I love it. That makes conversation fun. I very big airhead from taking these blows. And this one's finally gone. So I can remind me where I left off.
Yeah. Oh, you want me to remind you where you left off?
I don't remember.
Well, that's okay. It's a conversation, and that just shows a sign of you just being a free, just whatever, just having fun, just relaxing, which is good. So I was reading. First of all, you seem like a very nice person. You seem like, yeah, no, you do seem very nice, very respectful. No, you are. I don't know. I mean, you never know, right? I just met you. You could hang up and then go downstairs and be like, hey, whatever. Yeah, but
that's true.
Really quick, because I want this to be about you, not about anybody else but you. But you fought Claressa Shields, right?
Yeah.
The GWOAT. And
Miss
I,
Quote.
what's that?
Miss Quote.
Miss GWOAT, Miss GWOAT. And I got to tell you, you won 2 of the 3 rounds, and you should be very, very proud of yourself. And I'm sure you're disappointed. And I didn't realize until I heard another interview you did that you couldn't throw elbows. Now, was that
No, it's a PFL rule.
oh, really?
But I didn't even know if it was PFL rule or commission rule, but they did tell me from the beginning, and I knew that all along, but you should have seen, and the reason why that you wouldn't believe what people said to me because I didn't throw an elbow, and I was like, hey guys, elbows weren't allowed, and it wasn't like they didn't just allow it in just our fight. They don't allow it in, I think, their thing because they're building that tournament, right? So people were eating me alive. They're like, why were you punching a boxer? She gets punched all the time. You need to use elbows. And I got so many McDonald's applications, and I got so many like, you should die, and like all kinds of things because I and I ate, and then I was just like making it known as like, hey guys, the PFL doesn't allow elbows. At the moment, I just thought it was the commission, but I knew it when I signed the contract. It's not like I was saying, oh, I didn't find out till that day, but yeah, they weren't allowed in the fight.
Okay. Well, then but even though that's the rule, that does inhibit you, and it stops you from, doing something that
takes the weapon away from both of us. Like it's not, it's like a weapon,
right.
So I think if they would have been allowed, then we'd be talking about a different fight.
I do too, because I mean, I don't think it would. I mean, it's a weapon for both of you, but I don't think she would have been using it that much because she's not familiar with it. Now, she comes from a great camp, and this isn't an MMA show, but you MMA people are you're super cool. Like, you're just super cool. So that's who. And I've interviewed someone else who was out of the MMA world, but so you grew up. Oh, the other thing that I think is super cool, and this is going to be all over the place because that's me, right? I'm a therapist, but I'm just like,
yeah. I have a wild life.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, just got to tell you, and if the camera was on or off, I tell you, love your ink, love it. Look.
Oh yeah. I got all that when I was 18. I was just like, I can get a tattoo. I'm gonna get a whole big one.
You did. See, I got a tattoo here, but I went wimpy.
Wyoming.
You see my tattoo? But I went wimpy. I stopped here.
Nice,
yeah, but I stopped here, so.
You stopped at the sleeves. You can get a job.
Yeah, exactly. And I got one up here, but I love tattoos. I think it's art. I think it's beautiful art. And so you actually fought with a broken arm in the past.
Yeah. Yes. God. So I've broken this arm on the thing, but it's quite crooked. That's hilarious, right? So I've broken it twice. On my wrist my wrist I broke twice, and then I broke my ulna in 3 places with Bobby. And Bobby, I blocked a head kick, and you don't see that fight on just a YouTube search. You have to actually go to No Mercy MMA online, and then look up mine and Bobby's fight, because our names are spelt wrong on the lower thirds. So fight where my arm gets broken in half, that's where you can find it. And in the first 30 seconds, in my mind, because your memory works weird in a fight, right? I see in my mind it breaking on an outside wide kick, but when I watch the fight, it's on an inside kick, and it breaks the ulna from the inside. And I actually extend my arm out to the kick. So it sounds like a baseball bat. And then I fought for I think there's a 4th minute in that round. I don't know the exact time stoppage, but it's because I went for like and I was like, oh, Brittney, your arm's broken. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I can't remember. I think I threw a couple hooks and it wasn't as painful. And then I hear my coach yell for a takedown on the clinch off the cage, and I made the shift of some kind. And the weight pressure changed on it. I collapsed and Bobby TKO'd me. And me and Bobby are actually great friends. But that was a huge, depressing, emotional time to break your arm so severely. It took about 8 months to recover.
Yeah, that must have been.
I was so pissed. They squeezed my arm in the ER because I was being such a stubborn bitch, and I was like, "Nope, I'm not paying for it. Nope." And I was like, I don't know who the fuck I think I am, but I was
You're Brittney Elkin.
throwing a tantrum in the ER. I was like, I'm not paying $30,000 for the fucking arm break. Just squeeze it. I was like, give me drugs and squeeze it, and that's what they did, and it was the most incredible, horrible, awful of PTSD pain, but they squeezed it and wrapped it in a cast, and I had a non-union for about forever, and then I finally got medically dismissed, and like, if you can see how that was just a squeezed ulna, it's now just a huge hunk of arm right there halfway through, a ton of awesomeness.
So children must come up to you and make fun of that because it's so obvious.
It's pretty obvious.
No, I'm kidding.
It's like it's like a hunchback on my arm.
Well, it looks good. It looks fine. It looks fine. But what it's very interesting that when I looked you up, a few people spell your name wrong. They put like I saw an interview like Brittney. Like all you got to do is just Google her and. And
that's why my dad gets so mad. He's like, my dad was so proud too. But yeah, he was like, spells my name wrong. Like
a very nice gentleman who did an interview with you. I think it was your first interview after the fight. He misspelled it. He misspelled your first name.
Always.
Brittney with one T.
Yeah.
And so
I'm just plugging in here because I couldn't plan well, so I have to battery. But
no, that's okay. I'm not. Sometimes I don't plan well either. So first of all, I think it's important to say, because this is a motivational interview, but I want to be get friendly and just kind of chill. I don't know if I wrote this to you, but I write this to the guys. But you seem really cool. I write like we're just shooting the shit. Yeah. So, what is it like to raise a giant?
Oh my God, I have a giant. I don't even, so I did the timeline. I think he was born in May and I turned 19 in June. So like, that's the age time when I had him. He's 15 now. He's 6'5". He's, I'm working on a lot of things, but he plays football. And yeah, he's huge, and everywhere we go, it's like this tower behind me. It's incredible. He grew past me. 2 or 3 years ago, we were even, and I just like he is a full-grown man.
Yeah. What's if you don't mind me asking, what's his name?
Bronson.
Oh my God, what a cool name!
I named him. Well. Yeah, so he had and the funny thing is his dad named him, so that's credit to his dad. I wanted to name him Coulter, and his dad was like, fuck no, his name is going to be Bronson. And I was like, okay, that's a better name anyway. So his name is Bronson, and it fits, man, like nothing could be named different.
Yeah. It's a great name, and he looks just like you when you were a kid, because there's a picture of you with a gun, and it's like your face is his face. And I wanted to talk to you. Another thing I wanted to mention is when you said that people are telling you to go kill yourself, right? Now, I got to tell those people, I'm a therapist, and I try to not be like I try not to judge or say certain things, but you guys are fucking idiots. You don't do that. You don't say that, because Brittney Elkin, she has a thick skin. But those people, what if people have gone to jail for saying that, and then someone has committed suicide? And so, you should definitely report those people as long as hit that report button, because they might say that to someone else who isn't like strong like you, and they might actually do it because you don't know what people are thinking. So to those people, do not tell people to kill themselves.
I couldn't believe it that people hated me, and I have to come to logic that they must have lost something in it, like maybe
No, they're just chickens.
thing, I agree with you that it's okay to not be okay and to ask for help, because I've definitely been in very low places, and yeah, I hate people. I try not to spread hate, but I hate people that wish those things on you. So yeah, I will take more seriously. As I had to stop looking through the comments on a lot of them, and I just deleted them. So I guess I need to think about others too, and I'll report them. But
I believe
they've stopped.
I believe in free speech. Don't get me wrong, but that's not that's like a different thing. That's a different thing. So, were you happy? I researched this. Were you happy with Gasper Oliver refereeing? See, I looked up his name. Were you happy with how he called the fight?
I mean, so I think stubborn people always want things to continue. That's the reason why a referee's there, is to keep us safe. I was rocked. I'm not going to lie to any. Like 30 seconds later, I feel like I was coming to at the end. I mean, I had 2 minutes left. I think I could have survived those 2 minutes to go somewhere great. I will not unsupport a ref because I've been one, and they try to make safe decisions for people in moments where we're not being safe. So, I mean, I just want to fight her again one day. I hope that she, gives me that chance. But if not, I'll just fight another incredible feat. But God, it sucks.
Yeah, I could imagine. And
The truth, I feel like they hopped on the chance. They hopped on the chance to. I don't know. I have a lot of mixed feelings. You get me a buzz going on a beer, I'll tell you that I feel like it was so quick to stop me, but anything that I got her in there, like, look at her incredible composure. Oh my God, look at how she is handling all this pressure. And then I get in a bad position. They're like, Elkin's in trouble. Elkin's in trouble. There comes the monster GWOAT. She's coming to kill her. And then I'm dead.
that was a great impression, by the way.
To feel that way, and there's always a conspiracy theory. I mean, I've watched the fight about 3,000 times. So,
You know when
I want to get better than I am. And it fucking sucks.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
When you retire, you definitely should do voiceover work, because that impersonation of MMA announcers was spot on. But they do that.
It's watch it from beginning to end, the whole time, like it was marketed towards her. I mean, they pulled me out of retirement. I had 8 weeks to prepare, and that's not them. That's me making a decision. Accountability is signing the contract that you decided to sign. It's not like PFL. PFL gave me an opportunity to fight on an incredible platform. I decided. I signed a contract, and I only had 7 spars to prepare for somebody that was preparing for this a lot longer in that moment. Then it's built up that Brittney's has 12 years